Hey, paranormal story time. So, when I was married, let's see, a long time ago, about 2012 is when this happened, right? So, when I just kind of was just getting into accepting paranormal and it being real, not that I ever denied it, I just was scared, right? So, like, things moving, making, it was like, I looked the other way. And so, basically, when I started embracing it and not acting like it didn't exist, the narcissistic husband loved to gaslight, right? Typical. So everything that was paranormal, he'd deny. Well, I finally get to the point where I don't need your validation anymore. Damn it, I know it's happening, right? That kind of vibe. So anyway, so I used to smoke cigarettes. I just vape now, right? So anyway, so when I smoked cigarettes, he smoked cigarettes too. Well, we smoked in the garage. And we'd be out in the garage, and that's a lot of paranormal activity would happen out there. Well, I don't know if any of you guys have ever picked up a car seat, right? I'm sure many of you have, but think about the booster that stays in the car, that it locks into. Yeah? Okay. When you pick the car seat up and that booster on, motherfucker's heavy. Like, it's fucking heavy, right? Okay, so we had my daughter's Eddie Bauer car seat with the base like latched in, up on a shelf in the garage. And the shelf was like, if I was looking at it like this, it was just up a shelf, right? So it was kind of high up. Anyways, very heavy car seat, right? So we're smoking cigarettes, just chilling. I got my laptop on my computer. It's summertime, right? It's all nice. We like to be outside. And we got a couch and some tables set up in the garage. And the light next to the husband started flickering. And I know he's seen it. And he was like, trying to act like he didn't see it. And kept smoking. I was like, I know you've seen that. He's like, seen what? I'm like, I know you've seen that light do that. Tell him, because he was like, oh, it ain't real. Paranormal. You're crazy. Paranormal. You're crazy. You've lost your mind. You're talking to demons. Da 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 da. Right? And you're crazy for believing in that. Oh, the Bible says you blah blah blah. Right? Mind you, this dude is far from a Bible thumper, but will preach it all. So, anyways. So that's, who's telling me paranormal ain't real, right? Your damn demon yourself. But anyways, let me keep that to myself. So he says, no, I didn't see it. Okay. So then I'm like, whatever, right? I'm just, at this point, I've accepted his gaslighting. I hadn't come to the full conclusion of him being narcissistic at that point. I just realized that the gaslighting wasn't going to stop, so I just might as well take it. So I know my reality. I'll just leave it there. I won't try to get you to agree with my reality. So I was like, oh, okay. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, ugh, he's so scared. He's chicken shit. He must be scared of it. That's got to be right. So I'm just sitting there, and the light on the other side of the couch at the other end, we had two matching lamps. It flickers, and he goes, and he looks at me, and I was like, I didn't do it. He's like, I didn't do it. I didn't do it. He's like, what's going on? And I was like, I don't know. I thought it wasn't real. I don't know what you're talking about. And he's like, you've seen the light. I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. And he's like, yeah, I seen both lights and so did you. I was like, oh, really? But you say paranormal's not real. He was like, it's not. So all of a sudden we hear the Eddie Bauer car seat go on the shelf. And I look at him and I'm like, what the fuck? Right? And the sound is very significant because it's got that, the seatbelt buckle, right? So that sound when it hits metal. And we heard it along, being pulled across the wooden shelf. It was just a wooden shelf, like a plank. And I'm like, that sounds like the Eddie Bauer, the car seat. And I was like, oh, yeah, it's moved up a little bit, right? You could see it had moved up enough where I could see it. And he's like, right, okay, so the lights are flickering and it's going to move the car seat around. I was like, I don't know what it's going to do. He's like, yeah. I'm like, but it's not real, so. And all of a sudden, I don't know, 5 minutes go by and the Eddie Bauer car seat goes a little bit more forward, closer to the edge of the shelf, like the edge of it. And he doesn't even acknowledge it. Not at all. Won't even look up. I'm like, oh my God, what's about to happen? This is crazy. I like want to enjoy this. This is so cool, right? Like I just started accepting paranormal. So it just started getting like fun, not scary to me, right? And I'm like, oh shit, what's about to happen? And then he, I don't know, I would say maybe 2 more minutes go by, not very long, and the car seat scoots all the way forward and falls off the shelf. Made a very big, loud boom. Not to mention it happened like 5 feet in front of us, away from us. You know what I mean? Like in a little setting. I don't know. Anyways, it was absolutely hilarious. It scared the shit out of both of us. I'm not going to lie because I didn't expect it to do that. But whatever it was the same house that the thing, I think it was a demon. I don't know what the fuck it was. But it was after me. It scratched that 5-pointed star on my back. I do have a little video on YouTube and on TikTok of me telling that story time because it hurt really bad. It burnt. So I still remember how it felt. I felt like I was on fire. And I screamed when it happened. I was like jumping around crazy. Same house. So there was something there. But that's because my family, parents, sister, they all sent it. But I didn't know all that back then. This is way down the road, right? I had no idea that's what was going on. What my house was haunted with was voodoo shit. I had no idea. Or whatever the fuck they used. I don't know. But, so yeah, that's my Eddie Bauer car seat falling off the garage shelf story. Paranormal. I have more paranormal stories, though, so I'll be back.